Welcome to Watchdox. As the administrator of your organization, there are a few things you'll need to do to get started. Click Administration in the Watchdox web interface. This will bring you to the Administration section, where you can perform activities such as managing users, running reports, setting up organization policies, and more. In this video, we'll focus on getting started on the administration page. Additional videos are available that cover more advanced administrator functions. The first thing you'll see under Administration is the Central Management Console. The Central Management Console allows administrators to easily and efficiently manage their users. Within the Central Management Console, you can perform actions such as add new user, remove users, search for information by user, group, distribution list, or workspace, and export information. Let's start with adding a new user. Only users with elevated permission levels, such as administrator rights, workspace owners, and exchange senders, need to be added via the console. We'll start by clicking Add, inputting user information, and selecting appropriate roles. There are 3 administrator roles available: Admin, Help Desk, and Audit Help Desk. Designating someone as an administrator of your organization allows them to perform all organization-level actions, such as managing users, setting policies, and changing configurations. The Help Desk admin can control only user-level settings, such as adding and removing users, managing devices, and running reports. And finally, the Audit Help Desk role is the lowest level admin role. They are only able to run reports and export information. They have no access to manage users, devices, or change organization settings. In addition, you can designate someone a workspace owner, which enables them to create workspaces, or an exchange sender. If you're utilizing Watchdox apps or Watchdox editor, you can designate this role here. Once I'm done, I'll click Add User. If you'd like to add multiple users at once, you can do so by importing a CSV file. Click Get Template and fill out the required information. You can edit user roles at any time by selecting the user and clicking Edit. Another way to add users is through domain provisioning. This section allows you to assign roles based on email domain. This is a great way to mass provision new users within your organization without manually adding each and every user. As soon as they access Watchdox, they will inherit the roles you designate here. There is also a way to provision users based on Active Directory, which we won't go into in this tutorial. Now let's go back and remove a user from the organization. Go ahead and select the user and click Remove. When removing a user, you have the option to transfer all of the documents they own to another user. The search bar at the top of the screen allows you to search for information by user, group, Active Directory group, distribution list, or workspace. Searching by Active Directory group is only available if you're utilizing our Active Directory integration. If I search for a specific user, for example, I can see all of the groups they are a member of. I can see which workspace that group belongs to and what permissions that user has. As the administrator, you have the ability to edit the users within a group, as well as the permissions. I can also see any distribution list this user is a part of. Just as with groups, the administrator has the ability to edit the distribution lists. And finally, I can view the workspaces they've created. From the Workspaces tab, you can delete, rename, and share a user's workspace. The Central Management Console allows the administrator to quickly and easily manage the users, groups, distribution lists, and workspaces in their organization. Let's move on to some of the organization level settings you'll want to configure. To configure your watermark, click on Protection Policies and Watermarks. You have 3 orientation choices for your watermark. You can choose a top watermark, bottom watermark, or diagonal watermark. Based on your selection, you'll have up to 4 lines of content available for the watermark. You can select from date and time, viewer's IP address, viewer's name, hard-coded text, and viewer's email address. Once you've selected your content, you can determine the font size, color, and opacity. Once you click Apply, this watermark will display for all documents where watermark is enabled. We're now done with protection policies. Let's move on to configuration. Click on Default Sharing Permissions. This is where you can control default permissions for your default visitor and contributor groups within your organization's workspaces. Visitors in a workspace are simply consumers of content. They cannot create or upload content. Contributors have the ability to consume and contribute content to your workspace. In addition to setting permissions for your default visitor and contributor groups, you can set the Exchange default permissions. These permissions can, of course, be changed on a case-by-case basis. These are simply the defaults. Go ahead and close Configuration and open Customize Interface. Here is where you can update your branding. You can upload your organization logo, which will display here in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. You also have the option to change the routing for the links at the bottom of the screen. For example, if you'd like the support link to go to an internal support team, you can set that up here. For more information, review the additional product videos on the Watchdox administration page.